Hi, I'm Pastor Steve and this is Pastor Brad, and we are looking forward to worshiping together with all of you this Sunday right here at the physical location of Grace Baptist Church. The regulations have lifted and we are able to have 50 people in an enclosed space and worship together. Come, doors will open at 10:45 and it's on a first come first served basis, so there may be a line. We thought about selling tickets instead of an offering. I'm just kidding. But anyway, it will be wonderful to gather together again.
So there will be 50 people worshiping upstairs and 50 people downstairs. With it being a first come, first serve basis, the ushers will be counting people as they come in and keeping track of who is coming and going. If you're worshiping upstairs, please enter through these east doors right here. And if you're worshiping downstairs, the entrance will be on the south side of the church, on the side doors. Feel free to come to these doors to start, and an usher will direct you as to where you should be going. If you live in the same household as somebody, you don't need to physically distance. However, if you live in a different household, please physically distance, stay 6 feet apart. Even if you drove with somebody but you don't live in the same household, we ask that once you get to church, you remain physically distanced from that person. When you want to greet somebody, instead of shaking their hand or giving them a hug, just wave. When you enter, you'll notice there's hand sanitizer. Please use it. The literature table, it's a little bit more sparse, but help yourself. The ushers will take the liberty to replace things as needed. The nursery is going to be closed. On this door, as well as a number of other doors throughout church, you will notice signs that say, "This door must remain closed." That is for a particular reason, to ensure that we can abide by government regulations. There is going to be no coffee, no water provided. So if you need something to drink or want something to drink, make sure you bring it with yourself from home. The washrooms will be open. Use them at your own risk. And you'll notice there will be a bunch of chairs in front of the coat rack and a lack of coat hangers. Take your coats with you if you have brought one to your seat when you sit down in the sanctuary.
As you enter the sanctuary, you'll notice several different things. First off, the offering plate is here at the back. Feel free to put your offering in there. Speaking of the offering, there will be a pen and offering envelope available on your seat when you come to sit down. Feel free to use those as well. And also with our seating, you'll notice that we have groups of 1, 2, and 4. Please don't move those seats, as it affects the social distancing that's been measured out. Otherwise, you'll notice things look pretty much the same, and we look forward to worshiping with you.
Everything that is true of upstairs is true for downstairs as well. These doors at the bottom of the stairs, as well as the door between Pastor Steve's office and the library, must remain closed in order to ensure the separation of two different groups, the upstairs and the downstairs group. The library will be closed on Sunday morning. If you want to use the library, do so throughout the week. When we exit, both upstairs and downstairs, we will ask that you exit from the back first, and then whoever's sitting at the front exits last. With everybody in the basement exiting through the south doors, everybody upstairs exiting through the east doors. If you have any questions, please talk to the ushers. They know what's going on, know the answers to your questions. And if you feel sick, have any symptoms from COVID-19, have been in contact with anybody with COVID-19, or are just uncomfortable, feel free to stay home. Please stay home if you're sick. And we will still be streaming the service on Facebook Live, so you can continue to worship with us there.
Once again, we are looking forward to meeting together Sunday, worshiping together, and hearing from the word of the Lord from the book of Mark. And as far as personal conversations, those will take place for all of us in the parking lot afterward, as long as you promise not to speak moistly. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you Sunday.
If you're worshiping upstairs, you will enter through these main doors on the east side of the church. If you're downstairs, you will enter on the south doors.
You want to try this whole thing again?
Yes.
That was a little rough.
Yes. If you're downstairs, you will worship on the south doors, the side of the church. Families who live together don't need to physically distance. However, if you don't live in the same household, we ask that you physically... There is no coffee. Let's try it one more time. If you want to greet somebody, instead of shaking their hand, giving them a hug, wave. Might seem different, but in order to maintain physically distancing, we ask that you give them a hand. Give them a hand.
Let's plan on doing a take where I don't get totally confused about where I'm headed with the whole monologue. Once again, I want to express how I am looking forward to sharing with you this Sunday from the book of Mark and just meeting together to fellowship and worship and getting to talk together. What I'm going to do is talk together with all of you.